Today we'll be going over the basics of a simple clay rose. Today we'll be going over the fundamental designs and materials. I hope you enjoy. You gotta start with some good, clean, orphan sweat soaked Himalayan clay. It's just fundamental in this day and age for clay sculpting.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody does it any other way, really.
Because without it, it brings out that shine, that crisp, and it keeps it from cracking. It is just necessary.
It is essential for the moldability of the piece.
Yeah, that life-drained, salt-soaked sweat just brings out the shine.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to remember, you can use the blood-soaked variant that you can get from the Budapest, but that has to change up the fundamentals entirely, and we'll do an entire different video on basic Budapest blood-soaked orphan clay sculpting. But for now, just some good, clean, sweat-soaked Himalayan should be just fine.
Yeah. You can get them at your local Walmart, really. Every carrier has them.
Any clay from Walmart's usually basic orphan sweat soaked, but it doesn't hurt to ask the provider or to look for a label. Just make sure when you're looking at the price tag, just look for a label that says "Help, I'm trapped" or any other variant of that. You know you got the good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I always look for when I go shopping.
Remember that Walmart is great for that, but Sears you can find it, and Michaels possibly, but you have to ask specially. It's usually behind the counter.
Never go to Target.
Never go to Target. Never go to Hobby Lobby. It's always blood soaked there.
Yeah.
Always. So this is a little technique I pulled out from South America. I don't actually remember who taught me, but all I remember is that it's the roly-poly technique. It's a great fundamental technique for any clay sculpting beginning. As you can see, you just start flat, roly-poly that thing up. They don't teach you this in America, sadly, but that has to do with our education system. Like, we're not even on butterfly level. Like, we can't even talk roly-poly yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, how are you supposed to talk roly-poly when, like, you don't even understand the basics of the butterfly technique? It's the foundation of clay molding.
It's shameful when you look at American education. Like, I don't even know half the stuff that we even learn in America anymore.
Do we even learn WASP?
We don't even touch WASP. We don't even touch WASP.
It's ridiculous. The education level here in America is absolutely ridiculous, and we have to pay for it.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You pay more for less. So as you can see with this technique, we're using what's referred to as the blunt technique. It's commonly attributed to Jamaica or Colorado, I believe is the area that's legalized. And those are the common areas we can pick up the blunt technique. A lot of people confuse this with the dick or dildo technique.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first.
But you can tell the difference because that usually has a larger base. As you can see, this is more uniform, as the larger base would be obviously for the balls. But because it's more uniform, there's the blunt technique. And as you can see, we're just going to try to reattach it. But you can give up if you want. It's completely fine. And for this one, I'm about to show you the final technique, because as you saw in the end video, there's a lower stem part, and I'll show you the trick to that. You could have used the blunt technique, but we gave up. So I'm going to show you the beauty of this. So you take your rose, and we're going to head out. Gotta find a nice sunny spot. Doesn't really matter where. I'm going to utilize this area over here. Got a nice... You can see there are actual flowers, so that's great. Yeah, that works perfectly for us. So we're going to take that. You're going to take your rose. And if you can, just dig a little hole with your finger. It doesn't really matter. Just plop that bad boy down in there. And as you can see, nice and set. And now grab yourself some good old-fashioned fertilizer and just give it a little sprinkle. It's great for clay. And now you just gotta wait a few days. And